So, do one more on my most depressing religion. Ah, this is so demoralising. This preterism is so just bleeds the life out of you. So you got here, and though I have the gifts of prophecy and understand all the mysteries, so you understand all the stuff that's going on in the Bible and all knowledge, and although I have all faith, so that I could remove mountains, and have not charity, I am nothing. So if you don't have love, you're nothing. And though I bestow all my goods to feed the poor, and though I give my body to be burned, and have not charity, it profits me nothing. So yeah, if you don't have love, it all comes to nothing anyway. Now, the word gospel, right? Gospel is good news, right? It's something to be excited about. It's something to look forward to. The good news is of the coming of the Messiah. So the Messiah is still coming. That's the good news. If this has already happened, then there is no gospel. There is no good news. All right, it's already done. And behold, I come quickly. It doesn't say I have already come, right? Otherwise, we'd have to rewrite the whole Bible and change all this stuff to have come, has done, right? Because this is God we're talking about, who can do anything, right? And especially give you the correct Bible, right? He can give you the perfect word in the book, right? And if you're a preterist, I can't even say the word. If you're a preterist, then you don't believe in this book, right? It's a lie to you. And you're using the book to attack Christians to remove gospel, right? You're trying to get rid of uh, the good news, right? It's no longer good news. It's all done, right? There's no reward, right? Because that's already happened. See, and my reward is with me. I come quickly. That's all done. This, by the way, is before before the 1,000 years reign. All right, so preterism is after the 1,000 years reign. So this is before. So you can't say that's still going to happen because it's not. Yeah. So this guy here, he's a preterist. That which is perfect has come. So he, you can see by his nature, like everything is in caps. He's yelling. I can show you here. It's like understand. He's just got this. That's about the only time he's capped on this one here. All right. So everything else is yelling, and he's got his little arrows, and he's really stressed out all the time. He's always yelling at people and telling them what they should be thinking and all that sort of stuff. If Holy Spirit's leading you, the Holy Spirit will just teach you, alright, and just show you what's going on. If someone's speaking the truth, you'll know it, and you don't need to yell and scream to do it. So he's getting desperate, alright, so he's obviously still battling stuff in his mind. He's got things happening, which is good, because so he should be, because he's got a lot of stuff wrong with the way he looks at things. But yes, here we go. It's in the Bible too. Preterism is in the Bible. It's like blasphemous, as Paul puts it. In 1 Timothy, Paul warns Timothy to hold on to a doctrine that he knows true, and beware of those who abandon it in favour of other teaching contrary to the good news. Right, the coming of Jesus Christ. Even if it was a Christian, even if it is Christian in name, Paul's telling off of Timothy is fight the battle well, holding to the faith of a good conscience, which has come, which some have rejected, and so suffered shipwreck. With regard of faith, among them is Hymenaeus and Alexander, who I have handed over to Satan to be taught not to blasphemy. So yeah, well, that'll be the same with this guy over here. Like God's given him over to his own desires, and that's the way it goes. He's locked in. He's staying right where he is. In Paul warns Timothy about the certain kind of false teacher, as I've urged you when I was going to Macedonia, remain at Ephesus, so that you may charge certain persons not to teach any different doctrine, nor to devote themselves to myths and endless genealogies, which promote speculations rather than the stewardship from God, that is by faith. So yeah, you believe in the Bible, you don't, right? And the stewardship is from God, and He tells you stuff, and you got to take it by faith. If all this stuff's already happened, then the Bible's all a lie, and you're not taking it on faith. The aim of our charge is to love that issues from a pure heart and a good conscience and a sincere faith. As I said, if you don't have charity, you got nothing. Certain persons, by swerving from these, have wandered away from into vain discussions. So we know what vain means. Vain means worthless, useless, not helpful to God. Discussions desiring to be teachers of the law without understanding either what they are saying or the things about what they make confident assertions. So law is like Torah. While there always will be teachers of other religions who may try to win Christians over, most of Paul's writings were about false teachers who would arise from within the church. They would pervert sound doctrine and might even, after their teachings, as a corrective to Paul's inadequate or incomplete teaching. In other words, they would claim to be Christian teachers with better understanding of the Word and the will of God. So I just encourage, the preterists won't do it, but I encourage a reading of these ones here, like 1 Timothy, 2 Timothy, and just go through those ones. And you got first, nothing was sinful for him. There may have been a similar problem in Corinth, and Paul corrects that in. So just read up on these two here, and that'll give you a good understanding on how these guys were around. Preterists were around ages ago. And they usually come from the Arians or the modalists, who had those sort of outlooks. Alright, so God bless, and hopefully this is the last time I have to do one of these. Alright, cheers.